Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I don't know why I'm a little nervous about this tea with Tamara. I think it's because so many things have been shifting in my life very quickly that this particular lesson, or what I've been contemplating over the last week, or what's been most prominent for me over the last week, is something that I don't know, it made me a little nervous to talk about it a little bit. But first and foremost, let me just say thank you to Michelle Lynn for my glorious tea. It was a gift at Mo Mondays, so thank you. It is wonderful. It is green tea, lemon mint. And because the handmade market is coming up in May, I thought I would use one of my handmade mugs. So today I just kind of wanted to talk about what's been kind of sitting on my shoulders since I came home last weekend from a really intensive business marketing strategy planning weekend. And if you read my post at the airport, it talked about, I'm scared. I'm scared to become the next phase of me because I've always been taught that, I'm a nurturer and I'm a giver and I have all feminine energy. I grew up around, my mom, my sister, and my grandmother. There really wasn't a lot of male ego-driven energy around me. And so I got off the plane and I came home and my schedule's been busier than ever. I have been more invested in creating relationships with those around me. And part of me, when I started to create all of these communications, was, oh my goodness, I'm becoming an egotistical, driven, motivated, money-grubbing person. Is this who I am? Is this what I'm here to do? Is this what my lot in life is? And when I say money grubbing, I don't mean it in a negative way. It's just the fact that in every day, the conversation of abundance or money mindset comes up to me now, right? And I had to kind of pull back and I had to ask myself, what is happening in my life right now? Am I becoming more of a male-driven energy than I'm used to, or am I still remaining in my true, authentic feminine power? And as I'm reaching out and conversing with people, I started to realize as an energy reader and a chakra reader that with each and every single person, because every day I wake up and I say, please God, please Goddess, please only bring those to me that I am able to serve, that I will be able to help, that I will be able to share something intimate and special and assist them, even if at the end of a call, nothing comes out of it. But we were drawn to each other in this moment, in this time, to have some sort of an exchange occur, right? And for me, that's sacred and that's special. And to open yourself up every single day to receiving other people's energy and bringing it forth and sharing is very gift. It's such a gift. And the funny thing about that is I started to think too, how long is our life, right? I just read an art, I just was sitting and reading a book called Something More. And, they talked about a child's passing and this particular mother held a vigil in their daughter's bedroom where neighbors and kids could come in, and the daughter was surrounded by stuffed animals and beautiful art, and the kids were putting things around the wall and they were seeing her through death in a celebrational kind of way. And it made me kind of wonder how long we are here on this earth. And I started to kind of think about the bravery that it takes to step into the role of being a nurturer in the next level. And this is where my mindset is now in terms of what I do. I don't ask every single person that I speak to work with me, right? I ask those who I feel our connection has been brought together for a particular reason. I ask those who I know that I've been put on this earth to serve because I'm here in the service of something greater than me, if this is where we need to be working together. Now, with all of that responsibility comes this like fear, right? And this is where the ego steps in. And sometimes where I feel like I'm stepping outside of my feminine energy and I'm getting lost in some sort of like busy 12-hour day schedule. And I look at that and I think, oh my goodness, am I not so blessed to be able to connect with each of these? Because even at the end of a conversation, I don't let you guys go. You hold a space in my heart. It makes me emotional, sorry. Like, I think we get so afraid of the perception of how other people view us that we lose sight of why we are doing what we're doing. And with such the small window that we're here on earth, I know that I'm here to be in the service of something greater than me, which is the ultimate feminine energy. Like, let's just be real. I have 4 kids, 2 cats, and 2 dogs. I'm a nurturer. Like that's what I was put here on this earth to do. So when I am having that conversation with you and I'm expressing that, I feel that there is this beautiful way that I can help assist you from where you are to where you want to be, it's me offering the gift of a service that I hope will take you on that journey. Right? And because it comes from such a genuine, soulful place, I think realizing the feminine energy, that goddess energy, is actually more prevalent and more part of who I am than when I look at it as how other people would view my day or view the things that I'm doing, right? And with that becomes the responsibility, right? And the responsibility of taking on what I'm going to be moving you through. And the other piece of that is I know how people feel about money. Believe me, I have been experiencing it more and more every single day. But when there is an exchange of energy of this magnitude, and my goal is to move you through something, to whether it be, stepping away from a child or an abusive relationship or whatever it is that's been causing you to lose yourself, to step into being able to turn around and see yourself again outside of that and see a future that you didn't see, or whether it's to create a working environment for you where you can assist people in being in your nurturing state, whatever I'm offering, if I don't ask you for that monetary exchange, then I'm not being in service to you in order for you to get to that outcome. And it's not that I'm trying to, because I feel a lot of energy coming off of people right now where they're losing sight of the fact that I'm doing this in the service to help you. I'm not asking for an exchange of money in order to take and not give. I'm only asking when I know that I can get you to where you need to be, and this journey was meant for us to go on together. So I think with that masculine and feminine, even talking about this, guys, my energy is coming down as I'm releasing all of this or unloading all of my thoughts and feelings, because that's kind of what Tea with Tamara is what's going on in her head right now. So I got really anxious over this coming week because I've got a payment coming up, and I started to think of only the payment as opposed to what I was doing in the service of something greater than me. And yesterday, every time it's the resistance piece. Every single time I thought about, will I make this payment, which is only a back here kind of thought. Yesterday, God had nothing to do with it. All I kept hearing every time I went to think that was, do you trust me? And I was like, and in that moment, I felt everything kind of go, I do trust him. I trust him. And I trust that he's leading me down the right road. And I trust that Goddess Mother is telling me that I am here to serve. And if I just trust that each and every single day, the communication and the connection that I make with you guys, the ones who are brought to me at particular times for particular reasons, when, all of our paths cross, that's meant for a reason, and that those are the connections I'm meant to reach out and offer to serve with. And, if you are open to receiving my help and we do that exchange, that I am going to be the one that's going to take you on that journey. And that's the magical interaction of being in my feminine energy, and I'm not to hide from it, and I'm not supposed to get scared of it, and I need to be brave for you guys because this is scary shit. I'm just going to put it out there. You know, I wrote a book about mental illness and my journey with my son. That's going to make me emotional too. That was the bravest thing I've ever done, because for 100 years I ran from this conversation. And so to turn around and say, I want to help you find yourself amongst that chaos so you can love your child again like I do and know what you want for your future was challenging. And it's still challenging. Getting up on Mondays and telling my story, which I don't think anyone has ever heard the chronological order of my life put out like that. It's challenging. But I do it because I know I'm here for something different and greater. Man, I'm emotional today. So trust me when I say balancing your purpose and taking in the energy of those you're meant to serve, it's not always an easy quest, and it's not an easy journey. And as long as you're staying true and authentic and working only with those that you know you are here to serve, it's a beautiful thing. And don't get caught up in what other people might be saying or feeling towards you, because your gift is in, and I truly believe we all have a gift and that we're all meant to be here to do something magical for people. And so just truly trust when you're being guided into something, and to not be afraid of it. And you know, if you're sitting in your meditation and you're listening and you're hearing, trust what you're hearing. Allow the resistance to come up. Fight through. Be present. You know, like I look at today as starting at 8 a.m. and potentially ending tonight at 10 p.m. And I'm so blessed to be able to come in contact with each and every single person that I will be having a conversation with today. And instead of looking at it as an overwhelming, like it's beautiful to me. The fact that I get to exchange energy every day in what I do is my gift now, that I take on as part of my journey. So I just think that was about it for Tea with Tamara today. The balancing act of feminine and negative masculine energy, I think, is part of the struggle we will all go on. But if you're being authentic and transparent and genuine, and you know that if what you're giving to the person at the end of the day is exactly what they need and what they are here to be in the exchange with, then you are not living in an outside of who you are. I love you, Michelle. Thank you. So yes, if you guys ever have any questions, if you ever want to reach out, if you ever want to connect, I'm going to trust that that was a connection that we're supposed to have and we're supposed to make, and that know that I am here in a journey of love with you all. And I am here to be love and spread love. That's my mission. That's my motto. So I hope that you guys have a blessed, magical day, and I will share space with you all again next Wednesday with Tea with Tamara. If you ever have a question, please send it to me. I would love to talk about anything you guys want to talk about in Tamara Eyes. But I think that, you know, it's kind of authentic when I just get up here and I just start talking, because I don't plan these things and I never know what's going to come out of my mouth. So thank you for sharing in these experiences with me. You guys don't know how much it means to me. Love you, all of you. Have a great day.